Walk up all alone, can tell she's so in her zone. No need to look down at her phone, keep walking straight. Said she wanna get into something, but she don't got all day. Said she wanna live for the moment, but she not here to play. Trying to find something worth getting into, but don't wanna hear about the things you're used to. My mind is.
Okay, this is Checkmate podcast, sponsored by, Dream House Studios. Who do I have the pleasure on interviewing?
Y'all know what the fuck going on. Say, now let me stop. It's your girl, Madam Neesh, in the building. Fully heavy on it. You hear me? You heard me? Huh?
Okay, Madam Neesh, give me a quick little brief summary about yourself.
I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but I've been in Atlanta for a while. I just started rapping like 3 years ago, so I'm still a newbie.
Okay.
It's a newbie, but I move like a vet because they see the kid, you hear me? So, yeah, that's my brief summary.
All right, so how you like Atlanta so far? Knowing you started getting into music once you got here, or you did it in Philly as well? Yeah. So what motivated you to want to take this route?
It was like, well, my mom did music growing up, so I always been around music, but somebody randomly asked me, never heard me rap, never heard me say anything about me wanting to be a rapper because I didn't, and was like, hey, can you get on this song? And I was like, okay, cool. I don't even know why I say it, but I was like, okay, cool. So I did the song, and then when people heard it, they was like, you need to really like take this serious. So ever since then, I just kind of been like,
okay. So ever since then, you was like, you know what, this what I want to do.
Yeah.
So you ever venture off into any other fields, or this what you sticking to? This your main goal?
I mean, I definitely want to do like some nonprofits. I want to do like a lot of stuff with fashion. Like that's my thing.
Yeah.
Like, I love
I could
clothes.
see that. I could see that for you actually.
Like I love clothes. Like I want to do. I think my lane, because I'm so like extra. Some would say.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl.
Yeah. Okay. If you ain't extra, you're not enough. Okay.
Oh.
But yeah, so I think it's a lot of different things I want to do. Especially like my nonprofit. Like I really want to work with like mental ill. Like I really want to build like a community with, psychologists and all of that stuff.
So you working? You have anything in progress right now? You working on?
Yes. Can't speak on it too much, but that's like
okay. Wait, tell it. Don't speak on it. Tell it to happen.
Yeah,
okay. Nothing wrong with that. So question. You're a new artist, right? Coming here from Philly, you feel like it's a disadvantage, or you feel like you got a big advantage?
I think it's a disadvantage. Here in Atlanta, they're big on like their culture of Atlanta, and like being from up north, we're very like blunt and straightforward.
Okay,
and like
so the style different.
The style is different. It's a lot of fugazi, a little bit.
Fugazi. Get into that. Let's get into that.
There's a lot of pretend going on, which is.
You had any experience?
Got a lot of experience. But I mean, I can identify it. In this industry, I think it's just a music business, period, to be honest with you. It's like you got to play with snakes almost. You got to almost know how to tame a snake. A snake could be around you, but you can't. You kind of going into the snake's den, I feel like, in the business of music. You got to
keep a focus on the steady mindset.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Like, don't look down. I always say just keep focused, don't look down. Because you start seeing too many snakes, you start, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you feel that way because you're a female, or it's
no,
vice
I
versa?
think it's general.
General?
If you a real person, if you a genuine real person, you gonna come into some, like, what is really going on, I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's normal too, because you got a lot of obstacles you got to face going forward, and then in the music industry it's kind of different too. And as a female as well, and then you're not from here, you got to get on the flow, but you got to stand out regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, that's understandable. I like that. I like you,
Do you?
I like you. Okay, so next question. What do you think your purpose in the industry is, and what are you trying to have an impact on?
I think my influence is more so like, everybody have their lane, but I feel like I want to bring back, like, you can be sexy and not be half naked.
Right.
Kind of thing. I want to bring style. Let me not even say that. Because someday I might be half naked. I don't know. Not really, but, But I really want to bring style, like, aligning rap with style, like music in general with style, and not just being half naked.
all the
shaking
time.
your
So
behind.
you wanted to be so you wanted to be vice versa.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute
Class.
you. Okay.
Yeah. I want you to see me and be like, that's a classy, bossy ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
but
so-
it still brings sex appeal.
So it's more based off of image.
Yeah. I feel
Self-image says a lot about you too, because
Yeah.
the way someone feel about you is the way they look at you a lot too.
That's true.
A lot of people don't understand that. So I get where you're coming from with that. So you feel like you had any flaws the way you dressed, or anyone picked you out like, oh, why is she coming with this style? Like, why she feel like this is the way to go, or I don't like her style. You had any interactions with that? Like
No.
any females had any? I ain't feeling her. I don't even like this.
I don't know what them hoes be saying when I'm not around, but no, they used to give my props. Like, I ain't never really had
your
anybody.
style. I like the style. You have a look. You have a certain look to you.
Yeah.
I like that look.
Thank you. But yeah, I don't. If they do, they ain't saying it in front of me. If it's behind my back, baby, I can hear you. Okay, so I don't worry about it. But usually they give me my props. I'm usually known for my style. Like they know, like, okay, I want to see what the fuck she about to have on type shit. So.
All right.
Usually don't have no
So I
problem.
know you was doing the recent project for More Than Just Music. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So
Your
it's
experience and what you learn and what you feel like you could take from it. What
Yeah.
you feel like you could add to it. It was a show, right?
yeah, it's a show.
Is it
we
done?
still filming.
Okay.
So yeah, we're still in the process. Shout out to Lex Network and
Shout out.
yes, and they have other shows on that network. So make sure y'all subscribe. It's not
Is it
expensive
new?
at
Is it
all.
new network?
It's been around
based
for a
in
couple
Atlanta,
years.
right?
It is based in Atlanta.
Okay.
But this particular show is based around music. It is a competition. It started off with 20 women. We're down to 10 right now, so we're still in the process of elimination.
So
Yes.
Okay.
So-
So you still in it?
I'm still in it. I'm still in
Okay.
it. Heavy strong.
Keep going, girl.
But yeah, so what I learned from it is because you are put in situations, especially when you're like a solo artist, you're used to just doing stuff by yourself. You have your way of recording, you have your way of, you know what I'm saying, like getting yourself prepared. Because a lot of artists have anxiety. A lot of
Yeah.
artists have, you know.
And that's natural.
Yeah, so being around other women.
And different type of personality.
Yes, and then I'm an empath, so I feel people's energy really strongly. So if it's off, it like
Yeah.
drains me.
And a lot of people suck off your energy too. A lot
They
of people
do.
come around you to see like what they could get. People come around you for a motive.
That is
and you
true.
got to point that motive out. And I know how that anxiety goes based off energy, because I have that too. If I ain't
Yeah.
feeling your energy and it's sucking to me, nah.
Yeah, no,
So
that's
I
how I
get where you're
feel.
coming from.
So there's a lot of that. So we're gonna see, and plus I don't fuck with bitches like that. So it's like having to be around them is like,
So you feel like this pushing your career further? It's a little boost for your career?
I do. I feel like everything is an opportunity. Like the way you look at it, you know. For me, my mindset is not like I don't look at people as competition. I feel like whatever God got for me is
well,
for me.
for you.
It's gonna be for me. Nobody ain't gonna be able. So it's just a part of the journey. And I'm okay with the journey. So whatever that looks like, I'm okay with it.
Right.
But like being around other people who don't quite grasp that just yet, it's kind of like, you know, like. I don't know. I think going to reality TV, people want to be bad girls club or baddies and da-da-da, and they
And
don't get fucked up.
a lot of
and
people
I
want to
don't
go
like that.
viral. They want like that viral moment
Yeah.
too.
But I don't feel like fighting is the way.
No.
And then they come in
Can't
with
do
that
it.
aggression.
I'm not mentally stable for that, so that's not me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I don't know how other people feel. You know, everything, like you say, opportunity, but I'll miss out on an opportunity like that.
Yeah, because
that's
of
not
that.
the opportunity I want to put myself in. That's not the position
Yeah.
I want to put myself in. And then, you know, like you say, we were saying self-image. So, you know, for future reference, you don't want to, you know, want to just say get into acting or into some serious modeling, and then you have a certain look. No, people ain't going for that, because
No,
your
that's
background
true.
and your resume speaks, and it says a lot.
That is true.
So what is More Than Just Music? What is it about?
So the winner gets to be on Rolling Loud. You ever heard of
Okay,
Rolling
yeah.
Loud? And then we're gonna go on like a 15.
Ooh, so I'm gonna see you on
tour.
Rolling Loud?
Period. Claim it. You
Okay.
heard her. She said it.
Yes, it's gonna happen. I see that for you.
Yes. And a 15 city tour.
Okay.
So that's what the winner gets. But I feel like I like the concept of it being more just music. 'Cause I think artists get in this room of thinking you can just have good music, you could be the best rapper alive, and then that's just it. Is you have to have the whole package. You gotta have stage performance, you have to have a look, and then the music is really not about the music for real, for real. I feel like I think music is like a small percentage of
So it's more about
business.
marketing yourself as
Absolutely.
a person,
It's
as an
the
artist.
brand,
Right.
like the brand
Okay.
of you as an artist. So
I feel like that's a good opportunity for someone
Yeah.
like yourself. Like you say, you're new to it, so it's going to be good exposure.
yeah,
And then Rolling Loud, girl.
yeah.
Let's get on now.
Period.
I like that. Okay, so let me ask you this: what type of message does your music put out?
Well, I think for myself, I don't have like one set lane. So I have like tracks for like movies. I have tracks like when I'm in my gangster shit and I
So
want to
it's
be a
a
gangster.
mixture, a
You know
little
what
bit
I'm
of
saying?
everything.
I don't have the twerking track just yet. I got something close to it. I got like a strip club song, but it's really not me saying shake your ass. It's like break that nigga pocket type shit.
Okay, yeah, that
Take
break that
that
nigga
in.
pocket. I like how that sounds.
Period. But I have like that one, but I think I should get like a twerking song one of these days. I just don't want to get out there and perform it.
Yeah, not yet. Probably when
Yeah.
you get to a certain status.
I feel
then
like
you
they
can-
gotta really like me
Yeah.
first before I hit them with some.
Yeah, so
like,
right
that kind of
now,
shit.
what you're doing is, you setting a boundary. But
Yeah.
then if you gotta act, act out, ain't nothing wrong
It's
with
gonna be a
that.
surprise. Like I like the whole surprise factor of it. So to answer your question, I don't feel like I have a lane as far as like being put in a box where I have just one type of style of music because I can make. I got
Then you
reggae
gotta-
music. I got like.
Girl, I like reggae
Yes,
music.
like I got
Okay.
reggae music. I got all kinds of music. So
Yeah, you want different type of, like, you want different type of people, like, in different places, too.
Right.
So you don't want
Right.
to just stick to
one
one type of
area, yeah.
Right, because you got to network yourself and you got to go international with this.
That's my goal. Like
Right.
to be an international artist is my goal.
And
I don't
ain't nothing wrong with
start-
starting small. You got to start
Right.
small. You got to creep before you walk.
Right.
So, you take baby steps. Don't miss out on no good opportunities now.
Nah, yeah.
Every opportunity ain't an opportunity. It might
That's
just
true.
be to see if you would, like, what you willing to do or how bad you want it, what you willing to do. You don't really,
Yeah.
you got to think too, and then you got to have some type of integrity to
Right.
go along with you being an artist too. Because a lot
Right.
of people going to try you.
Right.
And
They
you don't want to
shouldn't.
have this name for yourself.
Yeah, and then I get off my. I always say knocking me off my square. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think are your advantages and what do you think are barriers for you in this industry?
I think my advantage is I got a good head on my shoulder. Like I understand. I'm realistic. So I understand everything is not, it's like, it's battles and then it's the war. Like I understand y'all can win these battles, but the war is my goal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just okay with the journey and the process of getting up there. Like, you know how they say, be careful what you ask for?
Yeah. Because sometimes you don't get what you ask for, you get more than what you...
Yeah, you bargain
know?
for it. So like for me, I always pray like, when I get there, I want peace. So let me enjoy walking through the mall right now. My mom always said that. Just be grateful you can walk through the mall right now because it's going to be a day where you can't walk through the mall. Like, just like being okay with that process and not when, I need to be doing this or I need to be doing this.
And then following the crowd too.
Yeah.
You don't want to do what everyone do and you want to have, you want to be you. You got to
Right.
be true to yourself too,
Yeah.
regardless.
Period.
So,
that's
it's a
number
lot.
one. You got to stay true to you.
And then what are your barriers? What do you think that's a hold back
That's
or what's
holding
in your
back?
way?
Because I'm trying to take the route of being stylish versus half naked and not taking the let
Juggling
me show
with
my
your shit,
ass
yeah.
and I feel like it does kind of like it's steady, but I feel like maybe if I did that I might be a little farther, but I want it the right way. So, and then I think because I'm here and I'm from up north, a lot of time I have a habit of saying like I'm from Philly, but a lot of them here they stuck in like Atlanta. They want Atlanta to one, which is cool, which is
Yeah, because
understandable.
this their city. And
Yeah,
then, you
yeah.
know.
So, which is cool. I get it, realistically. So, I think that's another reason too.
So let me ask you this: would you would consider being independent, or would you sign?
Oh no, all the way independent.
Independent?
I need all my money.
So what steps you taking on becoming independent? Because if someone coming to you right now, hey, let me give you $1 million, let me sign you. I just need you to put on at least 4 tracks, and I good for right now.
No, I'm independent now.
So
Independent means
have you
like,
ever
put your own
have you
stuff.
ever let down deals?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not about to. It's still a business. So if you wanted to offer me 100,000 or whatever the amount is, that means you know I'm worth more than that. So why would I shortchange myself? If you telling me I'm worth this, I could let me. That's why I said steady and enjoying the process, because it is a process. I'm gonna get past whatever you really think I'm really worth. You're not gonna tell me what I'm worth.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
not the business. Like that's not smart.
But if you was placed in a situation where you have to sign, like, there's something I gotta do, because a lot of artists is out here in situations where this what I have to do right now,
Yeah.
and then I'll figure out the rest when I get there. Like, how you feel about that?
It worked for some, and not for others. Some people are just too. It's a such thing as being too anxious. You gonna shortchange yourself being too anxious. You ain't even take the time out. I'm still new, so I feel like it's important for me to learn the business side first. Because you ain't gonna know you getting fucked if you don't learn the business side. So you being so anxious of, okay, I'm about to be famous because this person wanna sign me, and it don't work like that. And then you didn't even take the chance to really see what goes on behind the
Right,
scenes.
you just
and
see,
really,
okay, you getting signed for $1 million up front. You take that $1 million, fuck that shit up now.
Yeah.
You owe the record deal $1 million.
You owe them way more than $1 million. You gotta your clothes, when the venue
Marketing, everything,
marketing,
promotion,
when you do your shows,
stylists.
the venue, the light people, the
stylists
DJ,
too.
all of that costs money. So it ain't $1 million, it's way past $1 million. And
So
they racking.
So in your words, what would you recommend someone that's anxious, like you say, what would you recommend them if they come into you, like they talking to you about this, like I ready to sign this deal right now, like I need this more than anything. What would be your answer to them, or how would, if they come to you, how would you respond? Like what would you tell them?
9 times out of 10, if they came to me, they know I'm brutally honest by default. So I'm gonna tell them straight up, like, did you do your homework? Did you really figure out, like, have a lawyer look over your contract? Because there's a lot of stuff in the contract. If you don't even know how to read a contract, at least be smart enough to get somebody else to look at this contract, and not just, some of them just sign.
Yeah, they don't read,
And
they
now
don't
you
look
stuck.
over it.
You don't even know how many albums they want from you. You don't know how long this contract. You don't even know how much the percentage that you're gonna get. A lot of them making minimum wage or less than it. Just because they famous don't mean nothing.
Right.
But if you don't know that, you just looking at, okay, lights, it's glitter, it's nice.
But that's how social media.
Chains.
That's how social media have things looking today.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I got an advantage, because I got a good head. I'm smart.
oh,
Yeah.
we can't trick you. We can't trick this.
They might, but I'm going to figure it out.
Okay, so the chick with 1 million flavors, they never know how I'm coming.
See, you did
Tell
your
me about
homework.
that. Tell me about that.
You did your homework. I like that. What I mean by that is, like I just said, I might look one way to a person, and then when they start talking to me, okay.
Yeah, because you could look at a person and then you could tell, bullshit.
Yeah.
But then when you gotta be like, I wonder, like, is she giving me
Yeah.
this look? But I know it's more than
It's
just
something else in
It's
there.
something beyond this look.
But even like with my dressing too, I feel like one day I might be over the top, like extra. Like when I'm performing, I feel like theatrical. But you might see
Because I
me
see
one
it, you
day.
might say, you different. It's a different look. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I like this.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm from Atlanta. You can tell that. Like, it ain't Atlanta.
I need it.
It's not Atlanta.
We love you, Atlanta. We here, so we
love you, but you know,
But it ain't.
it's different. You could tell when you could pick a person out, like once you could be in the crowd and someone
Yeah.
could pick you out, that's some different shit, you
Yeah,
know.
for sure.
So it's like, yeah,
It's a
something
blessing.
about her.
It's a blessing, because everybody don't got that. So
Ain't
we're
nothing
gonna
wrong
give
with
glory
that.
to
Come
the
on.
Lord. Hallelujah.
Okay, so let's switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
Let's get on the dating scene.
Okay.
Let's get on the dating scene. We ain't gonna, talk about Atlanta. We talking about everybody, because I don't want no one to be picking on the people in Atlanta.
Okay.
Don't feel no way now. Now you go. In your own opinion, how do you feel about the dating of
Dating?
today's? Yeah, like how you feel? You feel like the women want too much, like they want more than what they could give. You feel like the men they require things that they can't provide. Like
Yeah.
how you feel? What's in your own opinion? How you feel?
I feel
Are you
like-
dating? Are you single?
No, I don't date.
Oh, you don't date? You single?
No.
No. What
I
we
ain't
doing?
single. I feel like this dating scene is a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Why?
Everybody is like delusional to me. I feel like I think the internet got everybody in a whimsical, dorky, follow the yellow brick road. I don't know what the fuck going on. But I like what I like. Like, I feel like I can read people well enough, but it's not too often I find somebody that, like, I really...
Fuck with, like
Yeah,
you take to. You feel like that's just here, or?
No, I think it's anyway. I'm too busy to have time for bullshit. So if you spark my interest, then hallelujah to you, because I'm just one of the people that I ain't gonna lie.
So you're fucking with the dating. You focus on your career right now. That's what you say.
I'm focused.
But what happened if you meet a guy, if someone just catch your attention, and what?
Yeah, it be cool for a little minute, and then it don't be cool.
You get bored. You get bored, or you just?
I do get bored fast. I do.
We can't be like that. You looking for someone, like you trying to settle down, or your mind just on, let me get my shit together, and then whatever happens, happens?
No, I got somebody.
I got somebody?
Yeah. I got somebody. But, I mean, even with that, it's like, I wasn't looking for somebody at the moment. Yeah, I was like literally.
I like them ones what just happened. You know, when you ain't looking, when you go looking for shit, you don't find what you go looking. Yeah, you don't find what you're looking for.
What you ask for. So no, I don't go out looking.
Let it come to you.
Yeah, you got to. You got to.
So what's your type of man? Like what do you look for in a guy?
I like a real bossy ass man. Like he gotta be on his shit to be able to. I don't want to say tame, but to be able to keep my interest, because I'm like always doing something. I don't really have time to like.
So you have to have someone that's busy, that's making money.
Like they gotta be busy, they gotta make money, and they gotta know how to treat a woman. Like I don't want to say 50-50 because I don't really believe.
You don't believe in that?
I don't. It's not
Why?
realistic.
I mean, I personally, I don't know. I'm not from America, so I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah.
The man, you want to be the leader, the provider, that's your job. I don't mind, assisting where I need to assist if you fall short.
You need to, yeah.
But 50-50 goes a long way. It's just more than financially. Like if you like anxiety, depression.
Help
you
me.
lacking in that way, I can help you. Like, that's my job. But 50-50, you trying to recommend me do this and give me half.
And then
you're not fully a man, because a man ain't even thinking of his woman, especially trying. No, I don't know. I feel like you falling short. And you need someone to help you. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it personally. I don't care. I've never been with a guy who told me some 50-50 shit. I don't give a fuck with that. I don't know. But
I'm gonna say I have been. So I ain't gonna sit here in front. I have been with somebody that was more so with the 50-50. And what I learned in that situation is like, mentally, it's like you said, it's like they missing something.
Yeah, it's something.
It's something
because
like
really and truly,
missing.
like, why you feel comfortable, like, sometimes,
asking me for, like, which is cool if you
ain't nothing wrong with that, especially because I want you to come to me first if you fall short.
Right.
I want you to go
Let's
there,
make that
but
clear.
If you demanding me, hey, it's the first and we got to do this.
Right. Because 9 times out of 10, they usually don't come with the 50-50. And then they probably lack any in other areas, I can almost guarantee. So they probably not even emotionally, they probably got mom issues or some shit like that. I don't know. It's a lot that comes with. Most of the times, in my experience in life, men that think of 50-50 is lacking something. Men that, and we're not saying we're not going to help. We're not saying that if you need me, I'm not going to be there. We're not saying that. But as a man, I feel like it's your nature to want to take care of your woman.
Right.
And you're going to try your best to take care of your woman, and you're going to like taking care of your woman.
Because then if you want a submissive woman and you want to be the head and you want to be the leader, come on, you can't be falling short in the household activities. Because if you fall short in the household activities, then I can't, scared to get into business with you or scared to, pursue further, stuff with you. So the 50-50, it comes with more than just financially. Now, if you making this 50-50 financially, no.
Yeah, let's make that clear. We're not talking about just finances.
Anything else outside of that, because, as your partner, that's my job for you to want to be, I have to be a safe space. I have to be someone that gives you peace.
Right.
So if you can't come to me and you want to vent and talk about something and, but when it comes to financially 50-50, child, I ain't a woman. I can be real with you. Now I can spend money on my nigga now, if you coming to me demanding and we sitting down and talking, you talking about you gotta pay this half and we doing. No, keep me out of it. You don't need a woman. You need a girlfriend. You need someone you can fuck from time to time.
Real quick. But we're gonna clear this.
Split the bill when we go out to eat.
Now that does not mean
and I can now if you was my man and you taking care of everything else, I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna make sure my nigga feel good. Make him feel good, but.
But
Ain't doing that.
if you
Hell
were
no.
in a situation where I know you're used to providing for
Yeah,
me,
and you
something
fall short,
happened,
yes.
I got you.
Right, but
That's not. I think that's
a
where it's
difference.
getting. I feel
That's a
like that's where it's
difference.
getting mixed up. Like, we're not saying you can never fall on hard times. We're not saying
Yeah, hard
you
times
can't
come.
always. That's just life. We're not saying that, but if your mindset automatically goes to
When we
that means
dating
you're not
and
even
you
want to
telling
give
me,
me all of
yeah.
you. No,
That's gonna turn me off.
that's
Like, no,
ghetto.
And it's
Never
more than
again.
yeah. It's you got a lot behind that.
No, and I've done it, so I can speak from experience. It's always lacking something. You lacking something, baby.
Yeah, and then a man's biggest ego is his money. He feel way more up here when he got money.
Right.
So you gotta be with a man when he broke, when he rich, when he
Right.
happy, when he sad, depressed. You gotta be into different stages to know who you dealing with.
Yeah.
Now, some of these men, they just ain't nobody. You can't change them. It's like, no. But if we could go through stages and I could understand you as a person and I know the type of person you is, like you say,
Yeah,
hard
you showed
times
me.
gonna come and you're
Yeah.
gonna fall short. I understand that. But
Yeah.
other than that, 50-50. You keep it going. Go to Sue. Sue might be okay with that, but me, I ain't okay with that. Not me, not me, baby.
Sue.
So you feel like your partner have to be able to keep up with you?
This is Neesh. He's naturally going to keep.
I mean, because you know you buck up on men, and it be like, but
No.
you feel like financially, spiritually, emotionally, you have to be able to keep up with you.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm blessed enough. The person that I have is like very supportive of my dreams, because that's another thing. Sometimes you get with a man that is so like, okay, I got this, that, and third, and then they don't want you to do nothing. And then that's a whole nother conversation. I was going to say, you got to be careful what you ask for again.
You have to.
Because you want this boss person, and that person might come with some other stuff.
You ain't prepared for. And then
your ass going to be in the house with them old ass grandma dresses on, and then you wondering what happened. Okay.
And then let time then creep up on you, pass you by.
Okay. And then
you
your
want to know
ass
what's going on. So
pregnant
I
all
get
these
that.
goddamn kids in the house, and he out with somebody down the street, and your ass don't come outside. You don't even know. But he take care of the house though.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with taking care. You got to make sure
he gonna
home
take care
good.
of the house.
A lot of men don't make sure home good. They go there,
Right,
do their
and they
shit,
go,
but
yeah.
you got your house in shambles. You can't be like that.
Yeah.
So now
No, I'm
your wife unhappy, and
Yeah.
she wanna know what's going on. You making old girl feel good. I don't know why, but you got a wife.
Right.
But that's a different topic. I don't know, because a lot of people okay with that. Like a lot of women okay with that. Literally, cheating is like, it's not a deal breaker. You feel like cheating is a deal breaker for you?
I feel like I'm a realistic person. It's going to happen. Now, how you handle the situation is how you handle.
So you feel like all men cheat?
I do.
Why?
I do.
I feel like cheating.
I do.
Me personally,
I didn't say
I feel
like a
like
serial
cheating is a
cheating.
choice.
I don't feel like, I ain't saying like it's a difference between like you cheated and then you having a whole nother relationship. I feel like it's a difference. I
that's
think
what cheating
naturally,
is?
if y'all, no, you can
Very
fuck somebody.
very rare.
and
A
keep
guy
it
gonna
moving.
just have sex with a woman and then leave it like that.
No, that's their nature. They're going to do that. That's their nature.
So what happened to
It's easy
what
for
happens?
men.
What happened to the ones that they create a relationship with?
No, that I don't agree with.
So that ain't cheating. What that is?
I mean, it's cheating, but I'm saying it's like one night stand. Niggas gonna
I
cheat.
feel like that's what it leads to.
I feel like
I
niggas
feel
gonna
like I don't know. I mean,
You gotta be
I've been with a
realistic.
guy that cheated on me for real, but I've been with a guy that hasn't cheated on me. Like
Yeah.
literally, like
I feel like over time, if you
you feel like it's the
feel like-
person himself or the type of guy you go after or the type of guy you deal with or your type. You feel like
No,
it's mostly
first of all,
that.
let's make this clear. I'm busting niggas upside their head. So don't do that to me. So that's just, I don't even want to sit here and act like I'm condoning it. I'm not, but I'm realistic. If y'all been together 15 plus years, be realistic. You done got cheated on, mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. Ain't nobody doing
so?
it. I do. I honestly, I'm just
I know. I
realistic.
mean, who feels it knows it. That's what I say.
I feel in my spirit.
I don't know.
I'm realistic. It's going to happen. It's just how you handle the situation. Did
you feel
fall
like
in
it
love?
goes both ways or just directly for men?
No, I think it could go both ways. I mean,
You feel like men cheat more than women or women cheat more
I
than men?
can't speak on it. I don't know.
Because a lot of people say women cheat more than men, but
Yeah, I
hey,
don't
when we
know.
ask a lot of females, they be like, men gonna cheat. They said themselves like, men gonna cheat, but I don't know. It's. I feel like men don't know how to cheat, and then
Yeah, and
they
women
just
is better at it.
you know they messy. Like women, I know women intentions. So it goes based on why you gonna fuck with this bitch if you know that gonna come back to me. Like,
no, I agree. That's why I said I bust niggas upside their head, and they know that. I ain't gonna lie. I
don't want to put myself in that position. I mean, I've been put in that position in my, in my early 20s, 21,
I ain't
20.
say stay.
Yeah.
I ain't say stay. I said nigga cheat. I am not condoning staying if you feel like you can't handle it. But if you a woman and you claim you want a bossy ass nigga, and you claim you want to be submissive and all of that, it comes with the territory. That's just being
So
realistic.
that's what comes with being submissive.
I'm just being honest with you.
If that's what comes with being submissive, I don't want to be submissive to no guy that's going to be cheating on me.
Make sure you get your own shit.
No, I don't like that.
Make sure you get your own shit and have your money tucked in your bank account. Well, I'm telling you right now. And I ain't
So how you feel about prenups? You believe in signing a prenup?
I sure do.
Yeah? You would sign a prenup for you? If a guy come to you, you'd be like, no.
I get my own money. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be, that's what I'm saying. I'm so realistic. You gotta have your own money. You want me to sign a prenup? Okay, I get money.
But you too, marriage, when you married someone, that y'all becomes one, so your financial problems is my financial problem. I take on that responsibility. I feel like a real man wouldn't want to, unless he looking beyond, like, and then he, when you dating someone, you gonna know, you gonna get the feeling like, yeah, this shit gonna end bad, so let me just get this shit, sign this right here. And then sometimes some women, these men don't have shit, and they just sign that shit, go based off fate. Like, I know that's gonna happen, and then shit.
Yeah.
He blow up, multi-million-dollar company.
Yeah.
He have the outside family, and then look, you have nothing. I want a divorce.
Yeah.
Then
but I'll make a nigga sign a prenup too. So that's why I say I gotta be realistic. I can't contradict myself. Cause you would ask me the question, would I make a dude sign
I would sign a prenup. Like, why you even bringing a prenup up?
I would.
Like, why? Like, what the hell? Like, I ain't even worrying about a prenup. I ain't even worrying about all the money. I mean, it's gonna come.
Stipulations in a prenup, though. You know that, right? Like, it's
people
not
be
just
secure in their financial.
No, if you cheat,
that's what I feel like it is.
Like, if you go to the
or if they looking beyond, like, if they looking, because a person have their mind already made up. Like, literally, they might feel like, hey, I can't trust this female. Or
what if they just had a bad experience and maybe they just trying to protect themselves?
And see, you can't lick someone with the same stick you hit someone with, like. What you been through don't have nothing to do with me. That's what I be telling people. Leave stuff in the past. Now you got to be cautious moving forward. Yes.
Yeah.
That's normal, but you ain't ready for your next if you still worrying about the past.
No.
Like,
okay. So what if you was dating a person? You
depending on the past.
What if you date a person, right? And you the one with the money, right? Mm-hmm. And that person ain't did nothing. Not saying you would go for this guy, but just hypothetically speaking. And he was on the couch this whole time because I seen it happen. On the couch this whole time. And now you want a divorce. And you do not have this prenup in place. Right? And now this nigga, you paying him alimony, right? So now when you get with the next person, you don't think that's going to, like, you know what, I'm going to make sure this me, just in case.
But suppose that next person ain't on the same bullshit as the person.
And guess what? He ain't going to have no problem with signing a prenup.
Yeah, that's gonna be like, suppose he don't care about it,
right?
It's a person like, nah, like, why you bringing a I mean, as a man, as a guy, yeah, as a guy, I understand that, but female-wise, no. Like,
you want to sign this prenup?
I know. I mean, okay, everybody have their own opinion, so okay, you know, I can't knock you for what I can't knock you for that.
Yeah, no,
but that's life, and I understand you. Sometimes we all dwell on the past, but sometimes you gotta leave the past in the past, you know.
So then what would happen? You know, some people out here realistically been married 2, 3, 4 times.
Yeah,
right. Especially once you get up in age, right? They done seen a lot of stuff, and maybe they feel like they just attract this kind of person. So yeah, they might really love you, and I really want to, but I've already done this over and over again for their comfort and understanding. Like, you know what, I love you for you, so I'm gonna sign this.
So you don't think that's that person? You know, that's your way of looking at someone, or you know, because people, it's you. You gotta pick the people you welcome into your circle. It's you.
Yeah.
So if you're reading a person based off what he's telling you and what he's selling to you, I mean, I go off actions. I want to see.
You want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see what's going on. Don't tell me some shit. Cause I got to go based off of your words, and your word is all you got sometimes. But if you can back them words up, then
I can understand that.
But that's life, and I get that everyone have their own opinions, and you can't judge a person based off what they believe in, and that's totally fine.
But you gonna find this free man. You gonna find this.
So would you date someone that makes $40K per year? Is financial stability a big, like?
I think that's where people get it messed up. It's not about where you at the moment, but if that person have ambition and they're trying, and you can see like. You might work at McDonald's today, but I see like, all right, babe, I'm working at McDonald's, but I got this, we gonna do this and this, and you see me trying to do this, I want to stick with you. So that 40K,
right? Because with me personally, like you could work at Walmart, you could work here, but that just can't be your only goal.
Right.
Like
I gotta see what
this what you want to do. Like this you.
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta let's make something happen. You can take this money, put this here, create something like.
You gotta have a plan.
Right. I ain't knocking the type of job you is. You probably might have had a bad start of life, and people go through shit, but. Like you can open. We in a world right now where you could start a business. You could do anything, whatever you want to do. If you got to take Walmart money and flip that and make this and work at Wendy's or McDonald's from time to time, just to
You might got 2, 3, 4 of them motherfucking jobs, but that's what matters to me. Like I gotta see that you really got some ambition, and I'm gonna help you. I'm like one of them people. I'm gonna help you. Like, all right, what's the plan? All right, so if you want to do that, you go work here, there. I'm going to go do this. And then but in that moment, that's why like the 50-50 don't matter, because I'm going to be like, let's put our
because, 2 heads is always better than one.
Absolutely.
So if you could put your money and my money together and we can make something happen. And then that still falls on you got to be able to trust that person, right? That person got to be on the same accord as you. They got to, So.
Yeah, your mindset should still want to be like, you know what, when I do get this, I want to make sure my woman is okay.
Okay, so I like that. That was a good conversation. So, close out. Let's let the world know what's to come, what you're working on, where to find you.
Yes, it's your girl, Madam Neesh. Y'all can find me on Instagram at madam.neesh. That's without the E, because I ain't for everybody. You heard me. Y'all can find me on the Lex Network on More Than Music TV show. And your girl gonna be on Rolling Out, period. We already claimed it. Can't be behind you. You heard me. Yeah.
All right. It's your girl, My Chocolate Baby. Check out my new podcast interview on YouTube at Plugged In Radio. And shout out to Dreamhouse Studios, United.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
I like that conversation.
Can tell she's